Okay, so we're going to move into chapter 9. Okay, chapter 9 is going to be a lot of review for you, maybe just a little bit more in depth, different types of questions, but it's all stuff you've done. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do right triangles. Okay, so we talked about this earlier this semester. Okay, and you guys all know SOHCAHTOA. Okay, it's on your packet. Okay, this isn't anything different than what's on your packet. So you've got this triangle, and it says to find what little a, little c, and big B are. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to find is big B. Okay, so remember, all three angles add up to 180. So I'm going to take 180 minus, and I'm going to add 40 and 90 together. So 180 minus 130, angle B is 50 degrees. Okay, so then you decide, are you going to find little a first or little c? Okay, it truly does not matter. I'm going to find little a first. So based off of my 40-degree angle, this is the opposite side, this is the adjacent side. So tangent of 40 degrees is equal to little a over 2. Multiply by 2 on both sides. Little a is 2 tangent of 40. So then you get to use your lovely calculators. Biggest thing, make sure you are in degree mode now because we are talking angles in degrees, not in radians. So 2 tangent of 40 is 1.7. Okay, then to find little c, you can use Pythagorean theorem. So c squared equals 1.7 squared plus 2 squared. So 1.7 squared is 2.89. 2 squared is 4. And then square root both sides. So you get 2.62. Okay. So hopefully we all remember this. We're going to do a couple more problems just to kind of get back in the swing of things. We're going to do some story problems. So, all right. So a is 3, b is 2. We're going to find little c, big A, and big B. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find little c. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C squared equals 3 squared plus 2 squared. So 9 plus 4 is 13. Square root both sides. C is 3.6. Okay. Next you decide which angle you're going to find. So I'm going to find big B first. So opposite side, adjacent side. Okay. If I can avoid using my rounded side, I'm going to. In this case, I can. So I'm going to have tangent of big B equals 2 over 3. To find an angle, we have to undo the tangent, so we're going to have to take the tangent inverse of both sides. So B is going to be the tangent inverse of 2/3. So I get 34. I'm going to round to whole numbers just because degrees are easier in whole numbers. So then to find A, angle A, again 180 minus 34 plus 90. So 180 minus 124. You get 56 degrees. Okay, so again, that's all review for you. You've done all of that before. Okay. Take it one step further, we're going to apply it to a story problem. So, got your picture, elevation 8,000 to a scenic overlook at 11,100. What is the inclination grade? So, find angle B. Okay. So, angle B, I have my opposite side, I have my hypotenuse. So, determine what trig function goes with opposite and hypotenuse, which is sine. So you're going to have sine of B equals your opposite side over your hypotenuse. So then again, I'm finding an angle. I have to use the inverse. So B is going to be the sine inverse of 3,100 over 14,100. And get 13 degrees. Okay, so again, that's just taking SOHCAHTOA and applying it to a story problem. All right, next one. Okay, so you got a lot of information here. A Boeing 777 aircraft takes off from Nashville International Airport on runway 2 left, which has a bearing of north 20 degrees east. Okay, so if I draw a picture, north is this way, east is this way. So north 20 degrees east, which means they're going this direction, where that's 20 degrees. Okay, after flying for a mile, so distance is a mile, the pilot of the aircraft requests permission to turn 90 degrees and head northwest. So we're going to head this direction, and that's a 90-degree angle. Okay, plane goes 2 miles in that direction. What bearing should the control tower use to locate the aircraft? Okay, so guys, I'm going to create a right triangle here. And what we are wanting to find is what this bearing would be. Okay, so if I take my picture, just draw it a little bit easier for you to see. I know what these two things are. I know that's a 90-degree angle. I know that part of this angle down here is 20. Okay, so what I'm going to do to find the missing part that I want is to find what the whole angle is. Okay, so for this angle right here, I'm just going to call it angle A. That's your opposite side, that's your adjacent. So I have tangent of A equals 2 over 1. So again, tangent inverse, because we're finding an angle. So A is going to be the tangent inverse of 2. So you get A to be 63 degrees. Okay, so this whole angle right here is 63 degrees, which means this whole angle is 63 degrees. But I want to know what this question mark is. So I'm going to take 63 minus 20. So I get 43 degrees is what's left over. So the bearing is north and then 43 degrees west, because that's that 43 going towards the west direction, like on a compass. Okay. All right. So your homework, because I know that is not correct, is actually, no, okay, so 12, 14, 20, 22, 25, and 30. Okay, so that is the correct homework right there for you.